Look at this beauty. Tom and I have moved on to a spot of his, and down here, right in the yard, I've got something interesting. Nothing super crazy, but that is an old buckle of some sort. If I can get all the dirt out of that. And I'm thinking it is probably iron if I can get the rest of that out. But yeah, definitely an iron buckle. Definitely looks like it's got some age to it. So very cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Well, it was definitely worth digging into the anthill. Just look at the date on that nickel, 1946. Go ahead and pluck this and get the ants off. Luckily, they're not big enough to bite, but here's the back of that coin. I know it's just a Jefferson, but it's an older find, so it's a very cool find. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this was way down there, and that is not anything what I was expecting. That's a little brass ring, and it's got some plating on it. Feels light, so definitely a junker if I can get that into the light. But yeah, that is looks like an old one of those old fake wedding bands as I drop it. I'm gonna recover it and clean it up, and I'll loop you back in. So here it is, all cleaned up. There's actually a little back mark in there. It says WSCO, 100% plated. You can see where it's starting to wear away on the outside. But that is a super cool find. Definitely a very, very old ring. So I will certainly take it. Let's see if we get something else. Once again, it is time for some more old stuff. If I can fish it out of here. This actually did not register too great, but it gave a nice high tone. That there is going to be a toe tap. So probably late 1800s if I had to guess, but a very cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Well, that is an interesting find there. That is a little purse of some sort. Looks like a little coin purse, and which means that there might be coins in this hole. Oh, that is shiny. Is this silver? Or is that just plated? Huh, that's gonna need some further cleaning, and if it is silver, I will loop you back in, and I'm gonna go rescan this hole to see if I can find the coins. Well, I just pulled up something round here. That's not a coin. I think that's actually a button. Yeah, it's a Lee Jeans button, so definitely an older find. Still cool. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. This one was down in the gravel, and that is not what I was expecting to see. It's hit like a quarter. It's big, round, and green. Oh, that's not a coin. That's a big Great Seal button. That is a beautiful button. Looks to be probably World War I if I had to guess. And here's a look at the shank. Can't really see much of a back mark on there, but that is a super cool find. I will take that. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this guy just found something.
Got something.
What do you got? Oh, that's a little silver.
A little silver. I'm assuming it's probably a rosy.
See if I can focus that.
Oh yeah, it's a rosy.
Yes, it is. Let's give that a rub.
Go for it.
Yeah, I cannot focus this very well, but look at that. 50 something. Looks like a 1954. So finally got silver. That's a great find though. Nice job. Deep mint mark on the back. Let's see if we get something else. Well, it always pays to dig the big cancel type signals. Check that out. That is a massive spoon, and it's actually bending back into shape pretty well. Yeah, definitely going to be a nickel spoon, and probably had some silver plate at one point, but oh my goodness, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. That has definitely got some age to it, but that is a very cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. This guy's scrubbing away at something.
Well, I think it's only half of something.
Only half of something.
The other half is
writing.
gone. Looks like it was made to look like maybe like a dollar bill or like a savings bond.
Interesting.
Well, it's a savings bond. And we only got half of it.
Close up of that thing. That's cool. Oh, it's got a date on it. Issue date January of 1946. Yeah, it is half of something. 1945, 46, something like that. That's super cool though. Here's the back of it. Something about loans. It has some dates on it. Definitely from the 40s. Whatever it is, that's a really cool find. Let's see if we get something else. So down there in that pocket was that coin. It hit low, so I'm thinking it could be an Indian end. We'll see. Yep, definitely an Indian, no doubt about that one. Yeah, there's the 1 cent on the back. Nice green one too, super worn, so this could actually end up being an older one. Let's see what we got for a date on it. 1880 something. Looks like that is going to be in 1889. So that's a pretty old coin for this yard. I think it even predates the house, but I will certainly take that. Let's see if we get something else. So I'm back out with that Jim guy today, and I got into one of his plugs. That is not what I was expecting to see. That is, oh, it feels light, so probably going to be a junker, but ooh, that wiped clean. Definitely an old ring of some sort. Yeah, it's definitely light. I'm thinking probably like brass or gold plated or something, but definitely cool find. If there's any markings in there, I'll loop you back in. If not, let's see if we get something else. Right on the sidewalk, we've got round, and actually that's not even gonna be a coin. I think this is a button of some sort. Let's get that into the light so you can see that a little bit better. Not seeing much for design. Yeah, definitely a button. You can see where there was something attached to the back, but if there is any design on this that I can find, I'll loop you back in. If not, it's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this is interesting. That there is a nickel, and this did not sound like a nickel. It actually had a little bit of a high tone to it. Oh, it's a buffalo nickel. Oh, it's a nice clean wipe too. 1928 is going to be the date on that one. Very pretty coin. Let's see if we got a mint mark on the back of this one. Is there anything there? I don't see a mint mark, but that is still a buffalo nickel. I will take that. So in the pouch, that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this one was right by that buffalo nickel. Check that out in the clump. That is a brass ring. Definitely not precious, but it looks old, like very, very old. If I can get this thing out of here. Yeah, definitely a ring, definitely a junker. Let's see what we got for design on it. Oh, that's super pretty. It's got a heart pattern on it. This one I'm going to clean up a little bit off camera, and when I got it cleaned, I'll loop you back in. Well, here's this ring all cleaned up. This is very, very old. I would have to guess Victorian based on the pattern. And despite the fact that it is just plated, this is an absolutely beautiful ring and definitely got some age to it, but I will certainly take that. But in the pouch, that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. So checking in with Jim, he's got himself an Indian head penny. He's got a couple wheats as well. This one is an 1894, and you can even see the Liberty on it. That was a very pretty coin when it was dropped. There's the back of it, but it's a good find. Let's see if we get something else. So Jim said he's pulled up one of these earlier today. I just pulled up this thing here. It's round lead. It's got a seam and a sprue on it. It's got an older patina to it too, so I'm thinking this is some sort of round ball or something like that. It's a cool find though. Let's see if we get something else. So we've moved on to a new yard across the street. I just set my coil in the yard and look at that wheat penny. Let's see what we got for a date on it. It wasn't deep at all. Looks like probably a 40s or 50s. Looks like a 52. I will take it though. Let's see if we get something else. Well, not too far from that last wheat. Looks like we've got us what appears to be another one. This one looks a little bit newer as well. I think I see 50s again actually. Yeah, 50 something, but cool find. I'll take another wheat penny. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this one was almost another buffalo. 1941 is going to be the date on this Jefferson Nickel. I mean, it's still an old find. No mint mark that I can see, but I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. He's putting the plug back, but that was a... This sounded super nice. I swung over it before Jim dug it up. That's a Boy Scout token. And this is probably like, what, 1920 or so. It's got a swastika on it. Interesting find there, but he's also got an Indian too. We'll loop you in with that one as well. Well, this was all of an inch deep. 1952. Got another older Jefferson nickel. Hopefully this next one will be a buffalo, but I'll still take an older coin. Let's see if we get something else. Well, we got a penny. As you can see, it was down there quite a ways. It looks like it's a 1937, so that is going to be a wheat penny. That is number 3 now for the day. Jim has found several. I, however, am on my little coil, so I'm having a little bit of trouble with depth today. There's the 1 cent on the back, but I'll take a wheat penny. Let's see if we get something else. Well, it's time to check back in with Jim. He is having quite the day on this yard. He's got 3 Indians to my 0. He's got a 1903, a 1904, and this one here. This is the big one, 1874 is the date on the crusty one. So fantastic finds. There's the backs of some of these. Very good shape, nice yard Indians, but we'll take them. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap up from a couple of yard hunts with Jim and Tom. So I want to start off by saying congrats to them on all of their awesome finds. But here is my take from the hunt. We'll start with the stuff I did not show on camera. I got a couple of modern keys as well as this bridle rosette. It's a blank one, no design on it. It's got a lead backing. I also got onto a super fancy nickel spoon. I also got a buckle, a toe tap, a coin purse clasp, which was super cool. No coins in the hole with it, sadly. I also got onto a leather rivet, a musket ball. I got some buttons. I got this one with an R on it, a blank one, a Lee Jeans rivet. My favorite button is this one here. It's a World War I Great Seal. It's a little bit smashed up. You can't really read the back mark, but it's still a very cool piece of history. Now, onto the rings. This one here is the one modern one. It was a heart stopper with that gold color in the hole, but sadly it is just aluminum. This one here, I'm not 100% sure on the age of. It's just a gold-plated band. But what's cool about this one is that if I can find it in here, it has a back mark of WS Company. And then this one here is also an older ring. This one has a very Victorian pattern to it with the fancy and the hearts on it. And now onto the coins. We'll start with the wheat pennies. We got a 1954, a 1952, and a 1937. For older Jefferson Nickels, we got a 52, a 46, and a 41. And my two favorite coins from the hunt are these two here. We got a 1928 Buffalo nickel, and then this one does not have a mint mark on the back, but pretty good shape for being in the ground for so long. And then my one Indian head penny was this 1889, and then here is the back of that coin. Beautiful green patina on this one. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater, signing out.